In this video, we're going to be talking Angela Deem and the latest drama surrounding her. It seems her behaviour has literally reached breaking point. Now, as I'm sure you remember, and as I'm sure you probably want to forget, the last time we saw Angela on our screens, we saw way too much of her.
You will not tell my husband what to do. These brand new.
Stop it. What's all this?
Now, throughout the seasons, we've seen Angela's behaviour get worse and worse. She's always been quite hot-headed, but it seemed like her aggression and lack of respect really ramped up recently. Like in the last season alone, we saw her openly flirting with her doctor and continuously belittling her husband, even going as far as to try and hack his phone in case, God forbid, he hung out with his friends. Now, despite her behaviour, the one person that always stood by Angela's side was her best friend Jojo. These two were more than just friends, they saw each other as sisters, or sissies as they used to say. When Angela needed an American witness for her wedding in Nigeria, it was Jojo by her side, not her daughters, but Jojo. When Angela went for all of her surgeries, again it was Jojo that flew out to be with her, and even cleaned up after she used the bathroom. Yeah, that's a real friend, that lady deserves a medal. Only it seems like everyone has their breaking point. And the new look Angela, with her, shall we say, inflated sense of confidence, seems to be too much even for her best friend to handle. You see, Jojo recently revealed on Instagram that she and Angela are no longer friends. She said, quote, "It's been almost 2 months since I decided to part ways with my bestie. This was a very hard decision for me. People change. So I knew in my heart it was time to move on, but I wish her all the best." Now, we don't know what exactly caused the rift, whether it was a specific incident or a culmination of everything, but Jojo and Angela have been best friends for decades, so the fact that she no longer wants to be part of Angela's life is really telling. And yeah, she's quite right, people do change, and while Angela was a pretty love-hate character right from the very start, it's clear for us all to see that she's definitely got worse lately. So what's causing her behaviour? Well, if Angela's to be believed, her tell-all meltdown was down to her meds. She blamed her actions on the strong pain medication that she was apparently taking after her plastic surgery. Now, personally I'm not quite sure I'm buying it. From the way she strutted onto the stage that day, she was definitely even more amped up than usual. But to lay all the blame on the medication, I'm not quite sure. I think there was an element at least of her trying to show off her new body. What do you think? Meds or trying to show off? Let me know your thoughts down below. And hey, there's no doubting that after her breast reduction, liposuction, gastric sleeve procedure and all the other various surgeries she had, she's certainly looking much better. But looking good on the outside doesn't mean that you can be a complete bitch on the inside. And the fact that even her best friend is now turning her back on her, I think that tells us all we need to know. Now, speaking of surgery, let's talk about Angela's relationship with Dr Obeng. We all remember the awkward flirting, but was there any truth to the rumours that Angela and Dr Obeng had an affair? So, Angela's crush on Dr Obeng has been pretty clear for us all to see, and even continued after the show finished airing. For example, she dedicated an entire video to him on her TikTok, calling him, quote, "the man with the heart of gold." And weirdly, he seems to be oddly into it, to the extent that he's jumping on live Instagram videos with her while in the middle of surgery.
Hi, Dr. Obeng.
Hello, Angela. How are you?
I miss you.
I miss you too. How's your husband doing?
Who?
Is that even legal? I don't know. And get this, those whole Angela Michael Dr Obeng love triangle rumours, they gain even more credibility when you hear what the doctor's ex-wife has to say about it all. She alleges the doctor has a history of apparently hooking up with his patients. She took to Instagram, addressing her husband directly, saying, quote, "I've been a wonderful mother to our 8 children. I've supported you through everything. And instead, you choose to sleep with patients, spend all of your money on women, and ignore your family, your wife, and your vows." Wow. Now, while she doesn't name Angela specifically, that allegation of sleeping with his patients is a very serious one. And that's not the only question mark that's been raised about Dr Obeng's behaviour. Business Insider Africa posted an article claiming he'd been arrested for allegedly practicing medicine without a valid license while he was in Ghana. Now, Dr Obeng denies this accusation and he claims it was all a misunderstanding. He released a statement saying he was in Ghana as part of a volunteer trip of doctors who were performing free reconstructive surgery. He says that although he asked for a client to pay for a consultation, he denies breaking any local laws and he denies the fact that he was arrested. Whatever the truth, he does seem to be someone who enjoys the limelight. You might remember how he was the man who made global headlines when he came to the rescue of the Gorilla Glue girl. You know, that lady who went viral around the world for using Gorilla Glue to keep her hair in place.
You know, just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got to Be Glue space, so I used this. Bad idea. Y'all, look, my hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move.
And yeah, after millions of people saw that video, it was Dr Obeng who offered to treat her for free and then tried to cash in on his fame by trying to sell his, quote, magical formula. So what does this all mean for Angela and Michael's relationship? Well, during her tell-all meltdown, Angela told Michael that she was done with him, and she even claimed that her Nigerian marriage wasn't even legal in the States.
I'll just do what I want to do. I am married in Nigeria and it ain't legit here. You have a good life.
And while fans were left confused about that whole legitimacy, it seems Angela herself might not even be that sure, because there's rumours she may have taken to Reddit anonymously to ask for legal advice. Yeah, not exactly the best way to find a lawyer, I'd suggest. Whether the post was indeed made by her or not, we can't say for sure, but the timing and the similarities between the post and Angela's situation was definitely interesting. Of course, Angela has had 2 previous failed marriages. Michael is her 3rd husband. Her first husband, Scott, is the father of her 2 daughters, and it's rumoured that this gentleman might be her 2nd husband. Some are even claiming that he might have spent time in prison, because there's a lot of comments that claim this looks like a prison photo. But yeah, that's just unconfirmed rumours at this point, we don't know that for sure. For now at least, it seems like Angela and Michael are together, but if the breakdown of her friendship with Jojo is any clue, maybe her behaviour might just be getting all too much even for Michael to cope with.
I don't know how he's dealing with this. Every day he's getting cursed off and talking off, and after this I see him back again. Like, it's crazy.
Thoughts on this, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. And do me a favour, if you've made it this far to the end of the video, show your support by hitting that like button, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button for lots more 90 Day Fiancé videos. Thanks for watching, catch you on the next video.